Your system, you're wicked. This corrupted system we have in Jamaica, from the head to the toe, corrupt. You see, that is why you never see a politician go prison yet.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
What is up, my people? Welcome back to Kenny Uncho TV. And from the other day, we're talking about all things Vybz Kartel as it relates to the case. Now, my people, today we are going to focus on a next co-convict out of the four. And I mean, Mr. Shawn Campbell, popularly known as Shawn Storm. As me, I say Shawn Storm has break silence from, I think, 2022. And I mean, and my people, Shawn Storm have a Voicenote, and we have it right here in which me I go play and basically expose the system, talking about how these people don't carefully go through a case and analyze every single details and put everything into consideration before them prosecute. Shawn Storm basically I say yo, them just skip through, and even miss and match evidence, them not care, and I mean them just do whatever and lock up people. Before we jump into the details, I really appreciate if you guys leave a like on the video and also subscribe to this channel so that way you don't miss out on the latest updates. But anyways, this is our Shawn Storm officer, my people. Check it out.
Yo, how the government think with this corrupted system we have in Jamaica, land we love, Them are going like Jamaica is Miss Goody to show off a country. No, we corrupt na blood clot, from the head to the toe corrupt. You see, that is why you never see a politician go prison yet. Because politicians look out for themselves. But when the government take an innocent youth and send him to prison for how much years and expect him to reform and rehabilitate, them turn the youth in a monster. Because Jamaica system don't spend the time to properly go through a case. For no say if a police or carry a personal vendetta against someone or some people or not. Them just rush case, judge case, and send man come to prison. That's Jamaica system. They don't give a fuck about us. So I'll give a fuck about them.
Freedom, you know fi blood clot free me. The entire world want see me. Send me, come to prison misleading. Me never shoot nobody and me mean it. Them tamper the evidence reading. The corrupted system bleeding.
People, you hear it from Shawn Storm himself. That's what Shawn Storm officer, and I mean, and this come out of a song, and I mean, in which him and Chronicler do named Kingston Ice. Shawn Storm talk a bag of things in that song. But people, if you don't hear it as yet, you definitely need to go check out that song. And based on what Shawn Storm have to say, this take me to another incident that me see happen right now, and I mean, a man that released after spending 40 years in prison, and I mean just get released, and that man was mentally ill. So make we check it out. Man released after spending 4 decades in Jamaican prison without conviction, my people.
The issue of persons behind bars for decades without conviction is back under the spotlight. It comes after another mentally ill inmate was released by the courts after almost 42 years after being classified as being unfit to plea. Karen Simpson has the details.
Freedom at last for one inmate who has been detained since 1982. He was arrested and charged for murder but deemed unfit to plea based on medical information presented in court and therefore was kept in prison for almost 42 years.
You hear that, my people? Evidence presented in court to prove that this man is totally mentally ill, but yet still them proceed with and prosecute the man and have the man in prison for 42 years. Come on, man.
His name has been withheld due to the nature of the case. The man has been temporarily released to family members under strict instructions. Executive Director of Human Rights Group Stand Up for Jamaica, Carla Galata, is reiterating calls for several elements to be considered when detaining mentally ill persons.
The major one is, according to our opinion, somebody which is mentally ill should not be detained, should be diverted to an institution where his disease is somehow cured. Put them in a prison does not make any sense because they are not fully aware of what they did.
She says
exactly. The man unaware of things that he did. So maybe the man even do this thing because as what them say, it's allegedly. You know what I mean? So I guess them don't have enough evidence to prove say him did it or not. I'm not sure about that side, but the fact still remains that this man is mentally ill, and it's also been proven in court during his trial, you know what I mean, and him still end up behind bars. But I think these people supposed to have these things in place, you know what I mean, for mentally ill people. As me I say, I think them figure out some type of psych ward or them type of things there. I don't know. I don't have enough knowledge about this thing, but let's continue.
Specially trained officers should be assigned to these persons at these specialized institutions. Ms. Galata also believes that once mentally ill persons are in conflict with the law, they should have the right to reach the courts and be sentenced for the offense.
Those people that we are talking about since 5 years, they never had the possibility, the chance to have a fair trial.
She says they got lost in the system during the transition of the Governor General's portfolio over to the courts.
Lost in the system? What do you mean the people them get lost in the system?
Ms. Galata says it is challenging for those inmates who are eventually reintegrated into society, and therefore she's calling for compensation for these individuals.
Not all the families have the possibility to financially support treatment, cure, attention, etc. Therefore, the second step which I want to introduce here today is all those people are entitled to compensation, and compensation can be something which can help the families.
People, Jamaica definitely need to have some programs, and I mean that really in the interest of these mentally ill people, and I mean, because there's a lot of them just walking by on the roads and all these things and can do anybody anything, and I mean, but to avoid that, we need some institution. Is me as if we put these individuals there for caring and all these type of things and get meds and all these things, instead of to have them running all around in the town that can do anybody anything and then not come out of it. Is me I say, I guess something like that them have to go do to avoid all these things.
When they need, instead of to check out Vybz Kartel, when they need to check out on the drugs man friend them, where we soon all about the place with a power up and down and a drive up them car and a go to them yard and I collect payola from them. And then you need to check out some of the superiors who are also police officers who are also well-known druggists and drug smugglers, because as I said before, Jamaica is a small place, so nothing in our hide. So everybody know everybody business. So you need to check out on the superiors, a lot of them who are selling drugs, and you need to check out on the druggiest friend them and stop follow up Vybz Kartel, because I'm unstoppable and I'm infallible.
And to be totally honest, the system really wanted me thrown away. It was never about me being charged for a murder. It was about getting rid of Vybz Kartel, not Adidja Palmer, the person.
Why do you say the system is out to get you?
Because they told us, they say we have too much influence. If you remember when Movado and I had that little feud a few years ago, we even went to King's house, which is like the home of the Prime Minister. And they were telling us that, oh, we're leading the kids astray, and if we don't stop what we're doing, we're not going to get any permission to do shows and stuff like that. So it has always been about the influence that Vybz Kartel has.
Let me know what you think about that in the comment section, but people. And as usual, leave a like on the video, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel so that way you don't miss out on the latest updates. And as usual, see you guys in the next video. I'm out.